God has a very specific order in which He saves people. Romans 8 clearly gives us this order called the chain of salvation. From these verses, it is really clear that salvation is from start to finish a work of the Lord. For those whom He foreknew, He also predestined. And those whom He predestined, He also called. And those whom He called, He also justified. And those whom He justified, He also glorified. It is not that God initiates our salvation and we complete it by our obedience. Our service to God is important and even a preparation for heaven, but it does not merit heaven or get us there finally. Here is the all-important biblical truth. God and God alone saves. He starts the work and finishes it without any help from us. The 5 links of the chain: God foreknown us. This word does not mean mere knowledge, but also an eternal decision of God. God chose certain individuals with a saving love even before they were created. The word know speaks of an intimate personal relationship. Number 2, God predestined us. He predestined us to conform to Christ and to be glorified with Him. God marked the eternal destination of people long before their journeys ever began. Number 3, God calls us. God effectively calls a person with the gospel message at a specific time in their lives and saves them. Number 4, God justifies us. Because of the perfectly righteous life of Christ, God is able to declare us perfectly righteous. Number 5, God glorified us. This glorification will only take place in the future, yet it is written in the past tense. This gives us assurance. There is a guaranteed certainty that from God's standpoint, the work is as good as done. God will complete it as planned. God's sovereign decrees stand fast. He who began a good work in us will perfect it. This chain of salvation makes it clear that the same company of people God started off with in the foreknowing, He will end up with in the glorification in the end. No one is lost along the way. This order of salvation glorifies God, and it is a tremendous comfort, because if you belong to Christ, you belong to Him forever and you will never perish.